I'm Oliver Trevina in studio with The Hollywood Reporter, joined by the young and talented Hannah Zeile.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
Good to have you. This is an amazing, exciting time for you.
Yes.
Yes. Talk about a big start to a career. This is us.
Pretty insane. I was working at Chipotle. I hadn't acted in like 4 years. I kind of put it aside and went to high school. And then when I turned 18 and all the labor laws changed and everything, I was like, I really feel passionate about this. This is what I want to do. So I had to get my headshots redone, called my manager back, and this was actually my first audition back.
How amazing is that?
So
I didn't know this part of the story. That's incredible.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's very much felt like that was what I was supposed to be doing. It was like confirmation. So, and the journey from there has been insane.
One audition, one job.
Hopefully not a one-hit wonder.
Well, I mean, the show's definitely not going that way, so you might be on it for a while. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, it's insane. The show had 2 episodes aired already when I auditioned. Mm-hmm. So I watched the 2 episodes and was already hooked, but I don't think there's any way you can expect for something to have such a positive reaction as it has, so that's a blessing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you been back to Chipotle to say hi?
I go incognito,
Okay.
it was a weird leave because I literally went mid-shift when I was supposed to finish out a shift and was like,
oh,
okay.
So you just left?
Yeah, I was like, I know you'll probably fire me after this, but I have to go.
And it was the day of the audition?
Yeah, it was the day of the audition.
What a way to leave.
That was actually, so I auditioned one day, and then that day that I left Chipotle was a private meeting with Dan Fogelman himself.
Amazing.
So went and did that, and then on the ride home, I was like, okay, I'm going to get ready for my shift tomorrow and, wait on news, and I got a call saying, set at 8:30 tomorrow.
That quick?
Yes, that quick.
That quick?
That quick,
wow.
So.
And it's been non-stop now.
Yes.
And now season 2 has ended.
Right.
So
bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Mm-hmm. Season 3 is going to happen. We're sure of that with the success of this show.
Confirmed, so.
And obviously you can tell us nothing about season 3 because you probably don't even know yourself.
I try to feel cool and be like, I can't even tell you anything. But really, I don't know either.
You don't know.
The writers and Dan Fogelman are working away, writing right now. They keep, at the rap party, they just walked up to me and they'd be like, season 3. And I'd be like, what about it? I want to know too.
Well, you know that you're in it then. That's good.
That's good news,
the touch from Dan when you get season 3.
They're hinting at me. They're teasing me, but I don't know either. But hopefully, last season, we came in 2 weeks before and had a whole meeting of, a basic plot line.
Right.
So I'm hoping I get to do that and know what's going on there.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Kate's journey on the show because it's an emotional one. It's
is.
very emotional. And you are a young actress, fairly new to this, but you deal with all this so well. How's that been, going to set and working with this amazing cast and being delivered these hard, tough storylines?
I think it's really cool because the storylines, although they're tough, they're sometimes dark and not easy material. Mm-hmm. It's really powerful. I meet women all the time on the streets that are crying, not just I like the show. They're really I was Kate in high school. I had that experience in the dressing room. I've been through this. And so it's really cool that those people that have those insecurities, and of course, I feel like we're all one of those people. I've had my own insecurities. Right. So it's cool to watch someone on screen that you can relate to because sometimes it's a certain body image that's only shown and glorified, but this is real and raw, and so I really, really appreciate that.
It's amazing. How is it when you get offset and you've had a tough day like that at your age to pick yourself back up again? Do you have a go-to song? You just play with your dog, French Bulldog, right?
I do have French Bulldog.
See, there you go.
Yeah, Stanley. He's adorable. He always brightens the mood. It's kind of funny. After I have a really intense emotional day, I actually usually drive home in silence. That sounds really weird, but I kind of just do self-affirmations and I reflect a lot and talk to myself and just get back into positivity. And then I probably go home and watch a comedy movie or something, something to brighten the mood. But
quite the mix for a person of your age. That's good.
Thank you.
That's good. I need to try that. Drive in the car with silence and positive affirmations.
Yeah, some people can't. Some people find it really odd.
I think I would.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Kate because juggling the different ages as well. It's quite interesting. You know, how do you find that? Do you ever get mixed up? Hang on, what am I doing now?
No, I think it's really cool because a lot of the times when you're trying to get into character, you would have to imagine for yourself, what was my childhood like? Why am I this way? What is this going to do to my future? And I have it all played out on screen for me. So I really get to focus solely on my version of Kate, which is funny because we're the same character, but teenage Kate is so different than the adult version of Kate. I'm sure a lot of us are different in our teen years than we are as adults.
Definitely.
But that's why it's really fun that even though I share the role, teenage Kate I hold really close to me, and it feels really like my own.
Right. I love that.
Thank
What's
you.
it been like working with, like, you know, Milo, Mandy, Justin, all the amazing, beautiful, amazing cast?
I just always want to tell people, and I want people to know that as talented as they are, they're so talented, so professional, but they're so kind. Like, they're even better human beings, which our cast is really like a family. And because this is the first cast I've really been a part of, it's so crazy that they're telling me, you know, this is rare. They've been in the business a long time, and they'll say to me, make sure that you're holding on to every moment, because it's not all the time that you find such talented people that work so well together. But to me, it's all I know, so I'm super blessed for that.
I think that's what comes across on screen, because the obviously the storylines are so relatable in itself, but everyone delivers it with such chemistry that you feel like that.
Yeah,
way
and the chemistry is really real. I think also we don't always all get to work together, because it'd be like time warp if I was in a scene with Justin or Chrissy. But that's why the SAG Awards were so special, because we were all there as a cast, all celebrating this huge monumental moment, like all to share that together. It was so emotional and so beautiful.
When you just sum it up like that, from Chipotle to the SAG Awards in that amount of time, it's insane. It's insane. That's a docu-series in itself.
Right?
It's amazing.
Oh, that's a good title. That'll be my...
From Chipotle to the SAG Awards. That'll be your book. You could do a book now. Why not?
I'll start working on it.
Done.
From Chipotle to the SAG Awards.
There you go. We're going to do THR's top 5. 5 easy questions.
Okay.
I say they're easy, we'll see. TV show that you watched as a kid that you wish you were in?
Probably Hannah Montana. That was really
that's a good one.
That's what inspired me, because I had the DVD set where it had the bonus features, and so I could watch all the audition tapes.
Right.
And so to see them doing the scenes, but like in regular clothes in a casting room, I was like, I want to do that.
Love that.
So yeah, Hannah Montana.
Love that. There you go. Thanks, Hannah. You play a young Chrissy Metz in This Is Us, obviously. If you could play a younger version of anyone on the screen, who would it be?
Maybe Natalie Portman.
It's a strong one. It's a good one.
Thank
it's a good
you.
one. Who inspires you? Doesn't have to be an actor, it can be anyone.
Probably my mother and my grandmother. My grandma's a breast cancer survivor, and she's just super, super strong and super lovely. And my mom is my best friend, and
I love that.
She's my biggest supporter, my biggest fan. She was at the SAG Awards with me. They actually cut the camera back to the table, and she's like bawling, crying. It's hilarious. I have to get it framed. I have the picture of it.
Mums do that well. Mums do the crying well.
Yep.
And you do a lot with the breast cancer awareness.
Yes,
stuff.
I do.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah. Well done. That's
have
great.
to.
Give back, give back. A favourite moment of This Is Us so far? Like, if you pick one scene or one moment.
It's hard because I'm so in love with all the work that I've... Like,
well,
I get such
one.
powerful material, but definitely the one where Milo is driving me to the Alanis Morissette signing. Yeah. Just because when we filmed that, it only took a couple takes. It was so natural and conversational. Like, some of it was ad-libbed. It was really just, like, natural chemistry that we have on and off set, so it showed on camera really well.
Love that, love that. Do you like Alanis Morissette? Were you a fan?
I do.
Okay, I didn't know if that was before your
I had previously
time.
said in an interview, like a long time back, they said, if Kate listened to anyone, who would it be? And I said, I hope Alanis Morissette, like, that'd be super cool. And then it was written in the storyline. Yes.
You're just really putting it all out there and it's happening, right? Maybe that was a magic
speak
Chipotle
it into
store.
Existence, I guess.
Maybe I need to go work at that Chipotle store.
Okay, I'll give you the location.
Okay, after this, give me the location.
Okay.
I'll be there. You'll find me there. Favourite movie soundtrack?
The Greatest Showman.
Oh, a recent one.
Yeah.
Recent one. Love that.
That one first came to mind really quick.
Okay.
I love that soundtrack.
It's a good one.
It's
a good one. It's a good one. Hannah Zeile. Check her out. She'll be in season 3 of This Is Us. Because we're finished.
Boom.